Hello there, guys, and welcome back to Reborn with Michael Watson. Today, I want to talk about how I have manifested things that seemingly seem crazy or outrageous or impossible. And I did it even through the doubts. You do not have to never doubt to be able to manifest. I'm going to explain what's happened today, and I'm going to go into detail. If you like Spirituality Simplified, please consider like, sharing, and subscribing. Check out my free Facebook group, The Healing Circle, and also come see me on Instagram. Guys, I want to tell you something about this. Manifesting is the most natural thing. I actually even sometimes just prefer calling it creating. I have manifested through doubts and fears by working through them, working them out. But we'll go into detail about what I mean with that. I've manifested lump sums of over 25,000. I've manifested six-figure businesses. I've manifested my beautiful wife, my beautiful healthy children. I've manifested this wonderful community that we're growing here. I have used these intentions to create things that are seemingly supernatural and done it even though I didn't always have a full sense of faith. When I started in this space, when I had the £40 left in the bank and I had nothing left and I felt broken and I had a family to look after, I just went through that doubt. I noticed the doubt. It was strong. It was heavy. I felt the pressures. I still face doubts today, even though I've seen miracles, because we are on an awakening journey, you see. The journey is continuous, and that's the beauty of it. You do not need to be at the end. A lot of people think they need to be perfect to manifest wonders in their life. No, I've worked with some amazing people across the years who have created absolute wonders in their life that can only seem like miracles, but they still are struggling with some parts of themselves, and they're working through that to become the ultimate version. Now, I have to tell you, doubt is not trouble. It's not a trouble. What it is a good indicator of whether you are in an energetic alignment to that which you want or not. You see, I don't talk about raising vibrations. I talk about letting go to go back to alignment. You see, I think alignment is underneath all of those fears and doubts. And any time that I'm struggling to create what I want, I see that doubt and I see it as a wonderful opportunity to let go of more of me that is not fully committed as a spiritual being to this work, because the thing is, it's like Dr. Joe says, it's easier to forget than to remember. So we must train ourselves on a daily basis to remember the power that you hold within. I'll talk about it. One of the stories I wanted to talk about was my now wife. You see, the thing, if you hear about that story, we met many years ago and we were working together when both of us were in a relationship. There was a spark of love there. There was that love there. And I knew we were meant to be together. So I wished as she walked through the door, and we were working on a show, Jersey Boys, together. And I wished that when she walked in, I was like, please don't be the one that's married or whatever, and she was. And then we lost connection. And then through the years, we came back together and met again. And the story behind that is so unbelievable. But I just was a lost soul. I didn't know. I was not settling down, but there was a claim that I made. And I said, universe at the time, instead of using the word God, I was using the word universe. I said, bring me who I'm meant to be with. Bring me who I'm meant to be with. And you can make these declarations even if you're in a time of pain. There may be times when you're in a source of pain, and you just claim it out to the Lord. I often discuss my issues with God like that when I'm doubting. I say, what am I doing? Help me, guide me. And then you claim it. I am guided. After you've asked, you must claim. You see, because to claim is to believe, is to accept. So I've also had it. And then, the story goes, and I don't want to bore you with it if you've heard it 100 times. I was walking down the street. If I was 2 minutes, if I was a minute later either side, I would have missed my best friend growing up who happened to live down the road from me. Only about a 5-minute walk, and we'd never crossed paths. We'd lost touch. He's married to my now sister-in-law, and through no connection between me and Emma. And my God, one day I spent the whole summer with them, and one day Emma walked back in and I just knew, and we were both now available, and that was it. It was like a knowing. Even though I doubted, I was getting frustrated with the people that I was dating and just not feeling that connection. Never connected, only physically, never emotionally, never spiritually. And she walked through the door and it was like all my prayers were answered, because I claimed it. And then there was a part of me that let go. But it took time. It was months, because there was doubts along the way. I'll tell you a very quick story of manifesting 25,000. I had someone who wanted to work with me in an intensive way, which meant trips, visits, and this. And so the first part was, let's get that sorted. I remember I was sitting there and I was waiting, and I felt this doubt. I don't know if they're going to go for it. They've said yes, but I don't know. And I kept doubting. But even though I was doubting, you're still creating. I want to explain why. Because the thing is the idea, the vision was there. The idea was there. Okay? Now, I'll say this. The idea was there. The vision was there. The only part that I had to work on was the resistance, which was the doubt. Because you have to understand, doubt is fear. Now, I didn't start at this place of trust and acceptance of a standard of living. You grow into the new standard where you want to be, the new standard of the relationship, the new standard of your financial state of being. You grow into that, but at first you're going to doubt, but you use doubt as a chance to grow into the person that you want to become, because doubt is natural. Doubt is human, and we are human. But once you start to see that doubt is only fear masquerading as protection. You see, doubt, fear, worry, all of these things, they just block the good. Now, you may be doubting right now. I've been trying to manifest for years, you'll say. And I'll say to you, yes, I understand. But the thing is, it's the doubt is because you don't feel worthy fully. Okay? And trust me, we all face it. I face it still on certain aspects of things. As you grow, you're going to face new doubts. But you're still creating, because even without anything to do with you, this wonderful universe came into existence. It springed into existence, and it had nothing to do with your creative focus, did it? So you have to understand that life is always creating, with or without you. The God presence is always creating, with or without you. What you do is align to it to make it happen faster. So if you're doubting, it doesn't mean that it's not coming to you. It just means that it's slower than you expect. So I say to you, go to within, face the doubt, face the tension, observe it without judgment. It will start to leave. It will expel from you as you relax your body physically. That doubt cannot live in a body at peace. From there, you will start to feel serene. You will start to feel at peace, and you will start to let go. Doubt is just an opportunity to grow in your beautiful attempts to let go. But you can create with doubt. I've screamed at God in the past and said, why are you testing me so much? I just need this help here now, please. And then literally that day, something came about. And I was in anger. I was in doubt. I was in fear, and I still created. You see, because you create from your base level beliefs. If you believe there is a force that is looking after you at your base level, you will start to create from there, even when you have those moments of fear, because it's the energetic base belief. It's that base belief, my friends, that is going to bring you what you need. It's going to guide you. It's going to love you. So know that underneath all of this fear, doubt, worries, and craziness is an energy that's always giving, always loving, always wanting to express. It will still keep expressing, but we must learn to let go. We must learn to direct it to the ways that we want. Where do you want to direct it? Where do you want to direct your will? Well, I just know that I don't need to keep going on and on and on and visualizing and visualizing and visualizing. At some point, I need to find the energetic state of being, and that is by noticing my fears, doubts, and worries, sitting behind them, and just seeing that they are meaningless. There's something that's come upon me, and as soon as I realize the meaninglessness of them, I just had shivers now. I let them go, and then I Now intend that only good lies before me. You will see your manifestations come. That's how my whole life has transformed, because I use doubt as an opportunity to let go. I use my fears as an opportunity to grow. Do not fear your fears. See them as a beautiful opportunity. I'll see you at the next one, guys. Thank you so much.